Play. Gopi Janavallabha Girivardhari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopi Janavallabha Girivardhari Gopi Janavallabha Girivardhari Yasodhanandana Braja Janardana Yasodhanandana Braja Janardana Yamuna Tiravanachari Yamuna Tiravanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopi Janavallabha Girivardhari Jaya Gopi Janavallabha Girivardhari Yasodhanandana Braja Janardana Yasodhanandana Braja Janardana Yasodhanandana Braja Janardana Yasodhanandana Braja Janardana Yamuna Tiravanachari Yamuna Tiravanachari Jai Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Shri Radhe. Jai Radha Madana Mohan Radha Madana Mohan Shri Radhe. Jaya Radha Govinda Radha Govinda Shri Radhe. Jaya Radha Gopinata Radha Gopinata Shri Radhe. Jaya Radha Shama Sundar Radha Shama Sundar Radhe. Jaya Lalita Visaka Lalita Visaka Lalita Visaka Jaya Lalita Visaka. Jaya Krishna Balaram Krishna Balaram Krishna Balaram Jaya Krishna Balaram. Jai Gauranitai 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Nidai Gaur Shitana Premanande. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Shrimati Gopal Krishna Goswami Tamini Prabhupada Saityam Yapakasha Vitircha Vacharam Girvasha Pate Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Sarasvati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschacha Desatarine Om Jnana Timirandasya Gyanam Jnana Salakaya Chaksurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manovistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamaya Tadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Sri Jutapada Kamala Shri Guru Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatan Sahagana Raghunatan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sadvadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakanditamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vindavaniswari Visabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Ipasindubhya evacha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaisnavebhyo namo namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. We continue reading this morning from the śrī-bhagavān, Canto 10, the Summum Bonum, Chapter 81. The Lord blesses Sudama Brahmana. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. We're reading text 3 and 4 because text 3 no purport. So we'll read all together. śrī-bhagavān uvāca. King upāyanam ānītaṁ. Brahman me bhavatā gṛhāt. Anu api upāhṛtaṁ bhaktaiḥ. Premṇā bhūry eva me bhavet. Bhūry api abhaktopahṛtaṁ. Na me toṣāya kalpate. Somebody else? śrī-bhagavān uvāca. King upāyanam ānītaṁ. brahman me bhavatā gṛhāt. upāhṛtam bhaktaiḥ. premṇā bhūry eva me bhavet. bhūry api abhaktopahṛtam. Translation. The Supreme Lord said, O Brahmana, what gift have you brought me from home? I regard as great even the smallest gift offered by my devotees in pure love, but even great offerings presented by non-devotees do not please me. Next text. Patrang puspang palang toyam. Yo me bhaktya prayacchati. Tad aham bhakti upāhṛtam. Asnami prayatatmana. Patrang puspang palang toyam. Yo me bhaktya prayacchati. Tad aham bhakti upāhṛtam. Asnami prayatatmana. Mataji. Patram puspam palang toyam. Yo me bhaktya prayacchati. Abhaktopahṛtam. Asnami prayatatmana. Word for word meaning. Patram, a leaf. Puspam, a flower. Phalam, a fruit. Toyam, water. Ya, whoever, me, unto me. Bhaktya, with devotion, prayachati, offers, tat, that, aham, I, bhakti upāhṛtaṁ, offered in devotion, ashnami, accept, prayata atmana, from one in pure consciousness. Translation. This translation is from the Bhagavad Gita. If one offers me with love and devotion, a leaf, a flower, a fruit, or water, I will accept it. Everyone please repeat after me. If one offers me with love and devotion, a leaf, a flower, a fruit, or water, I will accept it. You usually don't see the repetition from Bhagavad Gita sloka to the śrī-bhagavān. Usually we see Chaitanya Charitamrita and śrī-bhagavān. So this is very special sloka and very famous. Purport by the followers and disciples of His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. These famous words are also spoken by the Lord in Bhagavad Gita 9:26. The translation and word meaning here are taken from Srila Prabhupada's Bhagavad Gita as it is. In the context of the current episode of Sudama's visit to Dwarka, Srila Vishwanath Chakrabarti has kindly continued his explanation of Lord Krishna's statements. This verse is a reply to Sudama's anxiety that his bringing such an unfit offering was ill-considered. The use of the words bhaktya prayachati and bhakti upāhṛtaṁ may seem redundant, since they both mean offered with devotion. But bhaktya can indicate how the Lord reciprocates the devotional mood of whoever offers Him something with love. In other words, Lord Krishna here declares that His reciprocation in a pure loving exchange is not dependent on the external quality of what is offered. Krishna says, something may or may not be impressive and pleasing in its own right, but when my devotee offers it to me in devotion, with the expectation that I will enjoy it, it gives me great pleasure. In this regard, I make no discrimination. The verb ashnami, I eat, implies that Lord Krishna eats even the flower, which is supposed to be smelled. Bewildered as he is by the ecstatic love he feels for his devotee. Someone might then question the Lord, so, will you refuse an offering made to you by a devotee of some other deity? The Lord answers, yes, I will refuse to eat it. This the Lord states by the phrase prayatatmana, implying only by devotional service to me can one become pure in heart. Patram puspam palang toyam yo me bhaktya prayachati tad aham bhakti upāhṛtaṁ ashnami prayatatmana. So offering of love and devotion to Krishna, they are the main ingredients for whatever we would like to offer to the Lord. For the demigods, they will offer something expecting something in return. So that is not love and devotion. Love and devotion means I give you something just to please you, but I'm not expecting anything if you reciprocate or not. That is the meaning of love or bhakti, devotion. Srila Rupa Goswami explains in the Nectar of Devotion, the summary study of Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu by Srila Prabhupada, that there is no gain for material benefit nor interpolation or speculation of knowledge. Jnana karmadi anavritam. Anyabilasita sunyam jnana karmadi anavritam. Alnukulyena krishnanung silanam. Fully dedicated in favor for the service of the Supreme Lord. This is Uttama Bhakti, topmost love. And the essence of Bhakti is simplicity. Arjavam. Here, we're hearing the story of Sudama Vipra, the longtime friend, childhood friend of Lord Krishna, while they are in the Gurukul of their spiritual master, Sandipani Muni. They were like roommates. Like here, we have brahmacharis also. We have roommates here, right? Brahmacharis, you have roommates? Yes. Some of you don't. That's not good. It's good to have a roommate, so you'll be able to share. This is loving exchanges, 6 loving exchanges between devotees you'll be able to express. So, Sudama, Vipra, and Lord Krishna, while they were still in the Gurukul, they were tested by their spiritual master, Sandipani Muni. How they were asked to go and fetch some wood in the forest, but somehow they were caught. It became night and there was some rain, and then they have, even the spiritual master has to look for them. This is how the caring and love of the guru towards the students. And somehow the story goes that when one goes to the Gurukul, one can go home and become a grihasta, or one can stay as a brahmachari and then take sannyas, renounce order of life. So Sudama Vipra, somehow, he decided to become a grihasta. So he got married. However, Sudama Vipra ended up to be poor, having simple grihasta life, not over-endeavoring, not asking for something which is unachievable for a grihasta. They are satisfied. Somehow, the wife heard that this time the Supreme Lord, Sri Krishna, became a Kshatriya in the royal order as a king who lived in Dwarka, having 16,108 queens. That means having 16,108 palaces in each queen. And also, this doesn't include the others. That means there are more in Dwarka. More opulence than ever one can imagine. So the wife tried to persuade, you go and see your friend, maybe he can help us. Sudama Vipra doesn't want to go just for the intention of something to be received from Lord Krishna. Because if one act in such a way that the expectation is there is something that I will receive, then that is not bhakti. That is something like a business. Prahlad Maharaj says that also. When Lord Nrsimhadev was trying to ask, I'll give you a boon, please ask me what you want. I don't want anything. I don't want anything. But somehow, Prahlad Maharaj was convinced, okay, if I have anything to ask from you, then it'll be for the salvation of all the living beings, including my father. Yes, he was asking first, no, I cannot ask for anything, because if I ask something, then that is a business transaction. Similarly, Sudama Vipra was asking, no, I cannot do that. I cannot do that. But no, you just go and see your friend. So they're so poor that the wife, she has to beg from the neighbors something to be brought to Lord Krishna as a token of gift. And it says that she begged from the wives of the brahmanas in their village or in their area 4 directions: north, south, east, west. That's why she received 4 handful of poha. Poha, right? Someone like poha. I like poha also. Seems to be very simple, flat rice, not so luxurious food, but it is healthy and it's very filling. If you eat, you'll last for a while. So she put this in a cloth and tied it up in the cloth and put it into the garment of Sudama Vipra. Now Sudama Vipra, if you will be able to picture his outlook, he has torn clothes. He doesn't have anything practically. It's like Kolaveja Sridhar again in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Very simple. He would sell banana leaves, banana flowers, banana fruits, everything about bananas. And half of that he will give for the offering to Ganga. Yes. But he was so much full of love towards Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, during the Mahaprakash Leela pastimes, he was asked, what do you want? And again he says, I don't want anything. This is the simplicity of a devotee. Simplicity means unpretentious, non-duplicitous, straightforward. Is the opposite of those who are not simple, crooked. Oh, Prabhupada says also, Krishna consciousness is easy for the simple-minded and is very difficult for the crooked-minded. Yes, simplicity. So the opposite of that, simplicity, is that, yes, double-faced. Double-faced, that means he will show yourself to somebody, or somebody will show himself to you, but then when you turn your back, he's a different person. That is not simplicity. That is very, very crooked. Sudama Vipra, Prahlad Maharaj, a lot of great personalities. Hanumanji, they're all very simple. Very simple. But they win the heart of the Supreme Lord because out of their simplicity. For us, it may take many, many lifetimes to come to that platform. It doesn't happen overnight. I'm sorry. That including me. It takes many lifetimes to attain bhakti. But it's very simple. But how come we cannot come to that platform immediately? It takes a lifetime of preparations to develop love for Krishna. So Sudama Vipra, he went, and even before reaching, it's like going to Vaikuntha planets. To enter the Vaikuntha planets, you have to enter 7 gates. Yes? Remember that story of the Charkumaras? They tried to enter, they passed through the 6th gate, and they were stopped on the 7th gate. So in Dwarka, there are 3 gates to enter. And somehow, in the 3rd gate, he was able to pass by 2 gates, but in the 3rd gate, he was being stopped by the chokidars, security guards of Lord Krishna. But Lord Krishna can see him from far away while being with Rukmini Devi. And he himself get out of the sitting place and welcome Sudama Vipra. Unexpected. He was not expecting Sudama Vipra to come, because this is unusual for a friend haven't seen for a long time, but he recognized him from very, very far away. Yes. And so, immediately, he offered him his own seat. Everyone was amazed. Everyone was astonished. Who is this visitor? What kind of pious credits he's having that the Lord himself offered him his own seat? And also, immediately, this should be the way how we receive guests. It says a Vedic etiquette is like to you, even though he is considered to be an enemy, he should not feel like an enemy when he comes to visit you. We should treat the guest like Lord Narayan coming to our place. Very difficult to do, especially nowadays. In the cities, they don't even know each other, their neighbors already. I was in UK, and there was this a devotee, and he says, neighbor, it's too much. He's always angry. I don't know why. He even took part of my space. Envy is there. So how? But we will also invite him, but he will be two-faced, duplicitous. He will complain. So now he wanted to have Sudama be feeling comfortable, and he asked the servants to bring some water, Lord Krishna, and he himself bathed the feet of Sudama Vipra. This is how one can be relieved from fatigue. When one travels for a long time, I'm sure some of you who went Brajamandal Parikrama, after the day, you will put your feet in a bucket of water with salt. Yes? So you'll be relieved, and the next day you'll continue to walk. So Sudama Vipra, Rukmini was amazed. What's going on here? But because he is a visitor, Rukmini herself got carried away to include herself in serving Sudama Vipra by taking her own chamara, and she started to fan Sudama. So now the question is here now. It came to this point. But before that, they recollect how, yes, the pastimes that they performed, that they had from each other. while they're still young, the Gurukul. Lord Krishna and Lord Balaram will learn 64 arts. They will learn one art every day, and they became expert from doing that. Of course, for Lord Krishna and Lord Balaram, they are the Supreme Personality of Godhead, so they know all of this, but to just follow the procedure of going to the Gurukul and to show us the example also that we should try to learn those arts. We should follow in the example of Krishna and Balaram. And now it comes to the point that you must be having some gift for me. Now, Sudama is hesitating to give this. This is the anxiety. He's in anxiety. What can I offer to the king? A friend and a king? What is this? Cheap rice being given by my wife to be given to my dear friend. I cannot give this to him. This is not possible. If one, it says also that if one comes to the mandir or temple, then one, or visiting a very elevated personality or the spiritual master, one should not go empty-handed. One should not go empty-handed. Anything, even some flowers, or if you don't have anything, at least some sweet words. That's the last thing we can give. But something tangible, just to show as a matter of respect or as a matter of appreciation, being grateful. So when one comes to the mandir, give something. Offer something. This is for everyone. Even if you're visiting a friend, family, friends, or loved ones, bring something as a matter or appreciation or show of love. So now, Sudama Vipra, he was hesitating to show. This is not possible. But Krishna is all-knowing. He's omniscient. Abhigya Swarat. He's omnipresent, and he's also all-knowing. Janmadi Asayataha. Abhigya Swarat. So he knew, even from the very beginning, that, but not to embarrass Sudama Vipra, Lord Krishna says, it doesn't matter how small it is. I know you are giving to me. What you brought to me, you are going to offer to me with love and devotion. Yes, love and devotion. When we offer something, when we give something, it should be done with love and devotion. It doesn't matter how big or small it is. I mentioned this before also. It is not what Krishna sees. He doesn't see actually how big it is or how small it is. What is the main ingredient is love and devotion. Bhakti says here, Bhaktya prayachati and bhakti upāhṛtaṁ is offered, if it's offered with love and devotion. 4 things. Patram, a leaf. Puspam, a flower. Phalam, a fruit. And toyam, water. A leaf usually and a flower you don't eat. You smell. Yes? And a fruit, yes, you eat. How about water? You don't eat water. You drink water, isn't it? But Krishna says here, Again, that story of the wife of Vidura. Yes? You remember that? She was offering Lord Krishna banana peels with love and devotion. But Krishna didn't say, why are you giving banana peel? How can you offer your guru banana peel? But he took it with love also and respect, that offering. So yes, bhaktya can indicate how the Lord reciprocates the devotional mood of whoever offers Him something with love. I mentioned this also before. If someone gives to Krishna, sometimes devotees, they want to be sure that, Maharaj, be sure my name will be announced, okay? Because this is very important. I told that person, what will he do? He will divide his donation for the whole month so that his name will be mentioned every day. I says, Prabhuji, if you want more credit for what you're giving to Krishna, if it says anonymous, you'll get more credit. I told him like 100 times. And then he will tell me 100 times again, Maharaj, please mention my name. I says, okay, what to do? That's what you like. No. Krishna knows. But of course, we want to encourage others to give also. That's why the names has to be mentioned. But nowhere in the world that every day the donors, his names are being announced. Except in Vrindavan. In Mayapur, they will announce if they give so many lakhs of rupees. But what is our 5,000 rupees or 10,000 rupees and we're keeping lakhs and lakhs of rupees at home? It's not much, really. So what is more important is the love, is the bhakti. Bhakti upāhṛtaṁ. Bhaktya prayachati. Let me see if I can find some more notes here. What Prabhupada says. Okay, Chaitanya Charitamrita says in Madhya Lila, chapter 19, text 170, pure devotional service means engaging all the senses in the service of the Lord of the senses. Again, one should not desire to become a lover of Godhead for material gain. Love of Godhead must be without any motive. Purport, Adi Lila, chapter 1, text 1. Let me see some more here. The highest examples of love and devotion, of course we've heard this many, many times, the gopis. They are the highest example of pure devotional service because they gave everything for Krishna without expecting anything in return. Hanumanji also is the perfect servant. He had no desire other than the service of Lord Ram. Purport, śrī-bhagavān, 5th canto, chapter 19, text 7. And in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adi Lila, chapter 7, text 20, purport, the devotees of Lord Chaitanya displayed ecstatic love unknown even to the demigods. So again, these are highest examples of love and devotion. Devotional service is not idle meditation. It is practical activity to please Krishna. Lecture by His Divine Grace, śrī-bhagavān, Canto 1, Chapter 2, Text 6. To love Krishna means to serve Krishna. How can I say, I love Krishna, but I don't do anything? How can you show your love for Krishna? You can show your love for Krishna by doing something for Krishna or His. Prabhupada says, room conversation, without service, love is meaningless. So when we say service, that means with love. But without service, there is no love. Lecture in the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 7, text 1 in Mumbai, March 1971. Srila Prabhupada says, real love means complete surrender. Again, surrender. Seems like a big word, surrender. Yes, it's not so easy to surrender if we are having other priorities except Krishna. Surrender means priority means Krishna. Solely. Others are secondary. Others can wait. But Krishna, serving Krishna, cannot wait. So this is our goal. Like Sudama Vipra, he is very simple. He's not very complicated. He's not a big man, but he has love for Krishna. So material means material opulence usually will lead one to not be able to develop love for Krishna. Material means, material opulence usually will lead one to enjoy more and more the material energy. It's very rare that we can see, but we have in our movement some devotees who's using their opulence, their wealth, their strength, their knowledge in serving the Supreme Lord. But this is very, very rare. Because they know the ultimate goal of life. And they are very devotional. So let me see few more quotes here by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada about simplicity. Chant Hare Krishna and be happy. His message was simple but profound. Why? Because he emphasized clean heart over cleverness. Clean heart over cleverness. Service over scholarship. Surrender over speculation. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur says, the Lord never reveals himself to a crooked heart. Crooked heart. We mentioned this again before. Crooked heart or heart doesn't mean the one that's pumping the blood. The soul has a heart. It's where the super soul also resides. Super soul is everywhere, but he also resides ultimately within the heart of the soul. Each and every individual living entity. So, yes, how we can develop love for Krishna, how can we come closer to Krishna? Even though, yes, Krishna is there as Paramatma, but the pure devotee of the Lord, they don't see Paramatma within their heart. They see Krishna, the two-armed, three-bending form, playing flute. They go beyond the Paramatma realization. The qualification for real bhakti is one of the qualifications. Simplicity is a natural quality of a devotee. śrī-bhagavān, Canto 7, Chapter 11, Text 8 to 21. Bhakti resides in one who is free from deceit. Simplicity is not optional. It is a requirement for real devotion. Hare Krishna. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur says, duplicity is the greatest enemy of devotion. Whoa. So we should try to be introspective, try to search inside how far we are going. Still more to go. to attain bhakti? And if we cannot do that, if we cannot see ourselves, we should be honest and be truthful and ask someone whom we have faith and trust. Prabhuji, Mataji, is there anything that you see within myself that I need to improve? I know I'm full of shortcomings and many, many more things, but I'm sure you'll be able to see more. Yes, Prabhupada says we cannot even see our own eyelids. It's in front of our eyes. But a person whom you have a little bit of prasadam here, sometimes prasadam is so nice, then you eat so much fast, and then, and then you will have prasadam here. You will not see. But a real friend will say, hey, Prabhuji, you have prasadam here. Okay. No, more. Okay, no more. You're clean now. That is a real friend. We should go and search for that kind of friend. Yes. In the material world, the friend is like only good when you have something that he wants to have from you. And if you don't have, he's not a friend of you anymore. No. This is real friendship. Sudama Vipra and Lord Krishna. Little bit of something, but it's so valuable, it's so precious. But Lord Krishna valued it so much. Because he's not duplicitous, he's not pretentious, he's the way as he is. He's embarrassed to see his friend. He is a king, I'm a pauper. How can I present myself? No, love overrules everything. Love overpowers everything. Hopefully one day we'll get it in this lifetime. Sooner. As soon as possible. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, real devotion is tested by sincerity and simplicity, not by external show. In the beginning, okay, that's fine, that's natural. Neophyte stage, wants to show off. But how long can we be in that platform of being a neophyte? Prabhupada says, at least come to the platform of Madhyam platform. We should not remain in the Kanista platform. How to cultivate simplicity in daily bhakti. Okay, we're going to wrap it up now. Be honest with Guru and Krishna. Share your weakness. Don't pretend to be more advanced than what you think you are. Chant with a simple heart. No need to impress, just beg sincerely. Serve without expectation. Avoid calculating. What will I get from this? A businessman's thinking only the profit. How much can I get from this customer? We should not be thinking like that. We should not be expecting. Of course, we expect mercy, but we have to act for that. We cannot be armchair philosophers, not doing anything, and mercy will be dropping from the sky. No. Avoid calculating, what will I get from this? Associate with simple-hearted Vaishnavas. It's like if you associate with them, then you also become like them. Keep life bhakti-centered. Focus on devotion and limit possessions. Hare Krishna. Simplicity in bhakti is the soul's natural state. Like Sudama Vipra. Limit possessions. That's very difficult, eh? It's like we had a meeting yesterday, the brahmacharis, they will ask, so many supplies, even though they have so many things already, and they will say, hey, I want more. Some devotees, they're simple, they just need toothpaste, toothbrush, few soaps, and that's it. But others will say, oh, no, what do you have inside? Okay, give me all of those. No, let me inside. Okay, I want to see what's going on. No. Be simple. Okay. There are many examples. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, in his Leela, Haridas Thakur, Shivash Pandit, Murari Gupta. Anyway, there's so many more things to say here. Simplicity wins Krishna's heart. That is the conclusion. Bhava grahi Janardana. Krishna accepts the mood, not the form. We may not be perfect, we may not be scholarly, but if we are simple, sincere, and straightforward, the Lord becomes ours. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur, prayer. This is the end. O Lord, I have no good qualities. I simply beg to serve you with a simple, surrendered heart. Hare Krishna. Any points? Any questions? Any reflections? Here, first. How do you know if we are doing real service or we are pretending? It's easy. If you're doing genuine service, then you are always happy. Susukam kartaham avyayam. This process is joyfully performed. If you are having problems and not following the process properly, then you are always in the anger mood. Yes. Those anarthas, if it's decreasing, that means you are performing genuine bhakti. Lust, anger, greed, madness, illusion, and envy. Number one enemy, envy. We should be satisfied. If we're performing genuine bhakti, we are satisfied. We're not complaining all the time. Yes? Whatever Krishna gives to us, look, Sudama Vipra, he's satisfied. Kolavecha Sridhar, he's satisfied. Haridas Thakur, beaten in 22 places, marketplaces, no complaint. Prahlad Maharaj, thrown up in the mountain, putting in the boiling oil, being struck by Trishul, put in the venomous place, always remembering Lord Krishna. That is genuine. Yes. Yes. Nitai.
After a long time seeing you.
Me? I'm always here.
Because you are busy in preaching. So Maharaj, we are practicing devotional activities and every day we are bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, associated devotees. But we are hearing Shastra, we have to do this, we have to follow this, but it is not affecting in our heart. We are committing offense towards devotees. We are envy towards other devotees. We are not cooperating with our with devotees.
Yes.
So why it is happening?
Why?
How we can overcome this situation? Can we please enlighten?
There are many factors, many factors. Maybe we're not following the way we are told to do, the way we do it. A sadhaka or a practitioner should follow the prescription given by the previous acharyas, Srila Prabhupada, our spiritual master. We should chant attentively. That's number one. Number one. If we don't chant attentively, if we are not trying to get rid of the offenses, if we are still in the criticizing mood, judging others, comparing, we should not compare ourselves to others. There are ways that this is not working. Yes, that why is it still that I'm having difficulty? Why is it that I'm having difficulty and others, I see they're happily performing bhakti? They're very gentle, respectful, humble, steadfast, they're very kind, compassionate. How is it that I'm having like seemingly the opposite? Why is that? And Prabhupada says there's no problem. There is no issue with the application or the process. There is no implication in the process. The implication is how we apply the process. And don't listen to your mind. Number one enemy. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur says that, right? In the morning, what do you use? Shoes or shoes? Oh, he knows, yes. Okay. Beat your mind with the shoes, and in the evening before you sleep, beat the mind with broom. And in between, chant Hare Krishna. Yes. How can we beat the mind? We beat the mind by following the instructions, remembering Krishna. If Krishna 50% in the whole day, consider that as a success. But if you think of yourself 51% during the whole day, that is a big problem. Big problem. Okay, at least 51% Krishna.
Maharaj, we are here, we are associating with devotees, customers.
Yes.
Our main business is cooperate with each other.
Yes.
Positive.
Yes.
But we are telling that, yes, I will do it. But he said, I'm so busy, I forget everything. 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, after that, what should do that devotee? Just leave it silent.
Well, I'm sure he'll have some time. See, whatever is going on right now, we cannot blame anybody. We see it with our eyes, by our contaminated eyes, our senses, that there is some problem. The problem is inside. No one can harm you. No external thing. If you're focused inside, you are peaceful. Again, we gave this example of many devotees. Look at the hardships they experience. But they didn't blame the Chankasi. Haridas Thakur didn't blame the Chankasi. Prahlad Maharaj is not blaming the servants or even his own father. He even asked Lord Nisringadev to save my father, include my father. The problem is not there. The problem is here.
So Maharaj, so we should accept that we are facing this situation due to our previous mistakes, right?
Yes, yes. But don't worry. There'll be a time that it will happen that you will get the need that you want, the help. It will come. It will come. Just be a little patient. Is everything we should know, everything is a learning experience for us.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Okay? Alright. Hari Om Tat Sat. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Dhanyavad.